I get it. When your buddy is about to drop a few $100 on a mini projector, the first thing you do is ask, are you really going to need that thing? It's a classic dilemma. You love the idea of turning a backyard or a spare bedroom into a cinema, but you also know there are a lot of gadgets that promise big screens and end up looking more like a blurry flashlight. I've been scrolling through forums, watching unboxing videos, and even testing a couple of portable projectors myself, so I can help you decide if the NexiGo Nova Mini actually lives up to the hype. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The first thing most people worry about is the portable label. Does that mean you can just toss it in a backpack and expect cinema-quality images wherever you go? Or are you really looking at a glorified phone screen? With the Nova Mini, the biggest win is the built-in Google TV platform. Instead of juggling dongles, HDMI sticks, or a phone tether, you get Netflix, YouTube, Disney+, and a whole ecosystem right out of the box. That alone cuts down the setup time to almost nothing. Just power it up, let the auto-screen adaptation do its thing, and you're ready to hit play. For anyone who wants a plug-and-play solution without becoming a tech support hotline for friends, that integration is a real time saver. Now, let's talk about the actual viewing experience. The device uses a laser light source, which tends to give brighter and more consistent colors than the cheap LED units you see in other mini projectors. In a dim living room, I was able to watch a full-length movie and still see decent detail in darker scenes, thanks to the 15000:1 contrast claim working reasonably well. In the backyard, though, you'll need to be mindful of ambient light. Even with 1200 lumens, a bright sunset or street lamps will wash out the picture enough that you start wishing for a proper screen. If you plan to use it mostly after dark or in a dedicated, darkened space, you'll get the most bang for the buck. If you're hoping to project a crisp image on a white wall at noon, the Nova Mini will feel a bit underpowered. One of the hidden trade-offs is the speaker setup. The 8-watt Dolby enhanced audio is surprisingly punchy for a projector that fits in a coffee mug, but it's still not a replacement for a proper sound system. In a small apartment, the built-in sound can fill the room nicely for a quick movie night or a gaming session. In larger spaces or outdoor gatherings, you'll likely want to connect external speakers via the 3.5mm jack or Bluetooth. The good news is the projector makes that connection painless. Just a few taps on the remote and you're paired. If you're a frequent traveler, the grab-and-go promise is mostly true. The Nova Mini weighs under 2 pounds, and the included power brick is small enough to slip into most carry-ons. The auto setup feature is clever. It analyzes the surface you're projecting onto and adjusts keystone and focus on the fly. I tried it on a hotel wall, a canvas backdrop at a friend's birthday, and a portable white sheet at a campsite. Each time the image settled within a minute, and you didn't have to spend half an hour fiddling with lens rings. That kind of convenience is where the value shines, especially if you're not a projection guru who enjoys manually calibrating every throw. However, the convenience comes with a couple of practical weaknesses. First, the throw distance is limited. The device can fill a 150-inch screen only when you're sitting about 3 to 4 feet away. That means you need a reasonably sized wall or a proper portable screen to get the full effect. Trying to project onto a small laptop monitor or a narrow table will give you a tiny, hard-to-see image. Second, the lamp life is marketed as laser-based, which generally translates to longer lifespan than LED, but the manufacturer doesn't give a concrete hour count. In real-world terms, you can expect a few years of casual use before you notice any dimming, but heavy nightly movie marathons could shorten that window. So, who should actually buy the Nova Mini? If you're a Netflix binge watcher who lives in a small apartment, wants a quick way to turn any wall into a screen for movie nights, and doesn't want to juggle multiple streaming sticks, this projector ticks a lot of boxes. It also fits nicely for students who need a portable display for presentations. Just plug the HDMI cable, let the auto setup do its magic, and you have a 150-inch canvas for a class project without lugging around a bulky monitor. Gamers who enjoy couch coupe on a big screen will appreciate the low input lag, although the built-in speakers won't replace a headset for competitive play. On the flip side, you might want to skip it if you're a hardcore home theater enthusiast who already has a dedicated projector screen, a high-end audio system, and expects true 4K resolution. The Nova Mini caps out at